Social media.
Social media.
Social media.
Social media.
Social media, let's address it. It's something I grew up with, and it forms an integral part of my life. Over the years, I have spent countless hours scrolling through different platforms, and for the longest time, I only used to think of my life in terms of physical realities: health, work, social life, and so on. These were the things that made up my life. I spent my teen years thinking a lot about my future, but social media was barely a part of it. It was there, sure, but I never imagined that it would become this big. Now I am sitting here recording this video, realizing that social media is as much a part of my life as any of those physical realities. My first real interaction with social media was with Facebook at 11 years old. Since then, I have used other platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and this has constituted over 12 years of my life. It made me wonder, how much data have I consumed so far? So like any sane person in 2024, I enlisted the help of my dear friend ChatGPT, and it says that I have consumed somewhere around 480 gigabytes of information so far. I think this is a very low estimate given HD and 4K videos and a lot of high quality image content. And in no way it's my argument that social media is bad. Social media, or more widely the internet, is just our physical life taken online. Whatever is good or bad in our real lives just gets translated online. So, if we are experiencing something positive on social media, it's the good in us coming through. But the negatives, they're also reflections of what we bring into this space. The internet is everywhere. As of October 2024, there were 5.52 billion internet users worldwide, and out of this, 5.22 billion were social media users. That's a massive number, meaning that online life isn't just some small part of our lives anymore. It's significant. And we can't just say the internet is bad or being online is bad, because that's just ignoring the reality of its scale and presence in our lives. What bothers me is the content culture, the ads, and all these online gurus trying to sell me something. We are flooded with advice, courses, strategies for growth, tips to capture attention, and whatnot. Then there's Reddit, where you can literally find something positive about anything and also something negative about it. Then on X, all you see is politics and these election campaigns. It's like social media has become this endless flood of information. A lot of it actually irrelevant to me, and a lot of stuff that I don't really care about. With almost 95% of internet users being active on social media, it's like almost everyone. There is Facebook, Instagram, X, Snapchat, Reddit, and countless other apps with their countless features. In real life, I control what I say and how I present myself. But online, it's not really under my control. Sure, I choose what to post or say, but I cannot control what happens once the content is out there. People can tag me in photos, share my images, or feature me in their stories. Policies like copyright and AI generated content guidelines do aim to give us some control, but in the end, our digital identity often feels outside of our possession. I may own my social media profile, but I don't possess it. In the same way I possess, say, my apartment. When I post an image, it's out there and anyone can access it, misuse it, or create something from it. Let's turn to law here for a bit. Property law is the law that gives me the legal right to control and dispose of my tangible and intangible assets. Then intellectual property law serves to protect my intellectual assets such as my ideas, inventions, and the artistic work that I do. Then there are data protection regulations such as the General Data Protection Regulation in the European Union, which gives the European citizens rights over their personal data. But the online world doesn't function like the real life. It doesn't provide us the same kind of control. Once a photo or a video is out there, it's hard to protect how it is used. Digital possession is a lot more fragile and susceptible to misuse, unlike a physical object that you can lock away. Living in 2024, I see that the internet isn't just something I use. It's part of my life. My social life was sold this dream of social media where I'd connect with people, only to realize I was just consuming endless videos, ads, and this motivational guru content. It's like the golden age of television all over again. Only now, I'm bombarded with options that I didn't really choose. With television, you had a clear schedule, but with social media, you can get lost in an endless feed. Somewhere along the way, I lost my freedom to choose. Sure, it's amazing to have so much at your fingertips, but does it make me happy? I don't think so. This isn't the social media I imagined, and I'm not entirely sure I'm okay with where it's going.